there, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wurala and I'm your host as usual on this channel. Today we'll be talking about a topic that is very interesting. Yes, I'm talking about primary education in Brazil. As I have promised, I'll be making short videos, although I do not keep to the promises, but I'm going to try my possible best. Short videos to inform the general public about the type of educations we have here in Brazil. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. All my channel talks about is Brazil. Yes, how to relocate to Brazil, education in Brazil, how to move to one state to the other, how to extend your visa, how to change your visa, how to get married. Yes, of course, how to do so many things, change money, reais to naira, naira to reais, how to visit one place to the other. Every single information about Brazil that you need to know is right here on this channel. So welcome my old subscribers, beautiful people. Thank you guys so much. I see that we're growing. We are almost at 1,300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are loved always. Thank you. So in this video, let's get right into it. Welcome back, guys. So in this video, I'll be talking about primary education. As I have said earlier, the primary education in Brazil is pretty different than the one we have in Nigeria. I'm speaking about Nigeria because I attended primary school in Nigeria as well, so I am trying to compare them because they are pretty different from each other. So the primary education, what I'm going to be doing for you guys is to speak about the primary education, secondary education, and also other education, but right now in this video is about primary education. So primary education in Brazil is very different, way different than the regular one we have in Nigeria. So primary education lasts for about 12 years here in Brazil. 12 years. Primary education is called Ensino Fundamental. Ensino Fundamental. As it is divided into two: Ensino Fundamental I, Ensino Fundamental II. For Ensino Fundamental I, ages 6 to 14 are only these children allowed to attend this sector. For Ensino Fundamental II, from 15 to 18 years old. Brazil is very particular about age. I don't know why, but they are very particular. It's like unlike Nigeria, where in primary school, because I attended Mayflower Junior School, that time we had, while I was like 6, 5-year-old or 3-year-old or 4-year-old, I was having classmates of 12, 13, 15, 16, teenagers as classmates, and I was very young. I was a child in primary 2 or primary 1 that time, and then my classmates or the seniors were about teenagers, huge, tall, and all those things. I don't think they allow it here in Brazil. They have this age range. Also in university, if you are above 24 years old, you cannot go for undergraduate courses. So it's like that in their primary education. And also Ensino Fundamental I is divided into year 1 to year 5. And then Ensino Fundamental II is from year 6 to year 9. So instead of the way we have it in Nigeria, where we have secondary school primary 1 to 6, they have primary 1 to 9. Then secondary school, just 3 years, primary 10, GS 10 to SS 12. It's very different. So it's like this. Let me explain again. Instead of primary 1 to 6, they have primary 1 to 9. So that junior school is in primary school for them here. So that's why they divided it into Ensino Fundamental I and Ensino Fundamental II, but they are under primary education. GS 1 to 3 is under primary education instead of secondary education here in Brazil. So you have a daughter or a son will be going to primary education for 9 good years before they now enter secondary education for just 3 years before they get into university. That's simple. If you have a child that is below 5 years old, probably you're coming with your child that is 2, 3, 4 years old, you can put them in Ensino Infantil. That's like daycare or children's school before they now get admission to go to primary school. This Educação Infantil is strictly for children below 5 years old. You would they'll give them free food, you pick them up, you drop them, they'll play, and then they'll prepare for primary school education. That's all about educação infantil. I don't think there's much reading or buying of books or anything. It's just to drop your child with other children to have fun and start to prepare for primary education. So that is that about primary education. Do not forget that public schools are free, totally free. You don't pay anything to take your child to primary education here in Brazil. If you decide that you want to take your child to a private school, then you would pay an extra fee. It depends on what private school you're taking them to. Private schools are divided into so many types. We have international private schools, we have Brazil owned private schools. So prices differ from the ones that you take your child to. If you take your child to international private school, probably American private school, there's one very popular one, Maple Canada School. I think it's owned by Canada or something, or a Canadian company or something. Very beautiful school, very beautiful. In the videos you see the kid learning environment is always tush. It's like the Nigerian private school standard. So you should know that you will be spending dollars, or you spending like much more reais than when you go to public university. That one is free. But if you take them to private university, they would be private education, they'll be paying more depending on which one you go to. In this video, I'm going to try, or in the description, I'm going to try to attach the prices of some private primary education for people that might be interested. After a whole year of getting them to be familiar with literacy, they begin to teach them courses like art, geography, Portuguese, science, art, mathematics, history, geography, and the rest of them like that. In private primary education, you would find the option of learning in English. You won't find it in public, but you will find option of learning in English in private. Do you get here? So it depends on your pocket, your budget, your need, your purpose, whatever it is that you are aiming for. So you choose between public and private, but English is not taught in public primary education. Okay, so now let's talk about middle school in Brazil. Middle school in Brazil, as I have said earlier, this is Ensino Fundamental II. It is also under primary education, but it is divided. Instead of year 1 to 9 straight, they divided into year 1 to 5, then year 6 to 9, but it's still under category of primary education. So let's call it middle school, as equivalent to the US education system. So this middle school lasts for another 3 to 4 years, depends on how smart or how fast your kid picks up education. So they will begin to introduce foreign languages in this middle school. They'll probably introduce Spanish, they will introduce probably French, probably English. This English is not very certain, you understand, because English is hot cake here in Brazil. So but other foreign languages like French, Spanish, yes, we introduce them to these languages. They will have just one teacher in the class, the way we have classroom teacher. They will have 800 hours of lessons per semester or per term, all those normal things in Brazil. Also, there's this Angola lady that is very close to her. She has 2 kids, and there's one of her kid, and then I think she said that education for a kid, because I asked her, she said education, the time they have holiday is just in January. So from February to December, children are going to be going to school back to back. Then the entire January, they will not even go near the school walls. The entire month of January is an holiday for kids. I was like, what? No wonder we've not seen them pass a lot this year. Because they usually pass in front of my mom's store. A lot of them went inside. Oi, oi, oi. That's very different. In Nigeria, it is per term. We have holidays every three months. But they don't do it like that here in Brazil. The only time children have holidays during December, the holiday, normal festive season during the holiday in December. And then the entire January is an holiday for them. Yo, that's nice. So anyways, that is all about that middle school primary education. I have said it in this video. If you have any more questions, please let me know. I'm going to answer them with delight. Thank you guys for always watching. God bless you. Have a very blessed week. In the next video, I'll be talking about secondary education. Do well not to miss it. Turn on notification and also like and share my videos, please. I'm begging you people, please We'll be having 200 views and 30 likes. Please, you guys, please. Thank you. Bye.